right, Mario. Lightning Panthers. Let's talk about it. Lightning and Panthers play on Saturday at the Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay won 6-2. Mario, it was pretty much a blowout, you can say. Let me get to the stats first, real quick, Mario. Tampa Bay leads the series 3-1. They play tonight at 7 p.m., so they do go for the series win tonight. So best, not too much luck to them because they are the Tampa Bay Lightning, and yeah, I have past demons to deal with. But look, let's get to the stats, okay? Alex Kilron, he had 2 goals, 2 assists, and 3 shots on goal, 2 shots, and he did a pretty good job. Kucherov had a goal, three assists, and 4 shots on goal, so shots, and he did a really good job as well. Anthony Cirelli had a goal and an assist and 2 shots on goals. Steven Stamkos had 2 assists, so shout out to him. He did a good job as well. He also had 3 shots on goals. Yanni Gourde, he had himself a goal and 2 shots on goals. Andre Palat, he had himself a goal as well. He also had 2 shots on goal. So overall, Mario, I may have past demons to deal with, but I got to give credit for credit to. Tampa Bay Lightning offense did an absolutely amazing job. And Andrew Vasilevsky, he had 39 saves out of 41 shots, which is a save percentage of 95 or .951. So again, he did a really good job there. Now let me go to the Panthers, okay? Jonathan Huberdeau, he had himself a goal and an assist and 4 shots on goals. Carter Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe. All right, thanks. He had himself a goal and 4 shots on goals. These people have some interesting names, by the way. Sam Bennett and Alexander Barskov, they also had himself an assist. And Patrick Horkovich, he also had himself an assist as well. And Sergei Bobrovsky had 9 saves out of 14 shots, which is a save percentage of 64. And the reason why it's like that is because they ended up using 2 goalies this game. The other goalie was Chris Driger. He had 11 saves out of 12 shots, which is a save percentage of 91%. Let's get to the box, okay, Mark? Because this one's definitely a little bit interesting as well. Shots on goal. Before I start, I look at this statistically, Mario, and statistically, like you said with the Bruins and Capitals in Game 5, if we didn't know who won this game, the Panthers played a better game. Let me explain what I mean, okay? Shots on goal, Florida Panthers 41, Tampa Bay Lightning 26. Pretty surprising since the Lightning won this game 6-2. Face-off percentage 54.8 Panthers, Lightning 45.2. Power play 2 out of 7, Lightning 2 out of 5. That's one of the few they lost in. Penalty minutes. Get this, Mario. 50 minutes. Lightning 42. That's big. Hits.
Dirty
the
game.
Lightning. That is pretty interesting. Hits wise, Panthers 37, Lightning 33. Blocks, Panthers 6, Lightning 12. Giveaways, Panthers 3, Lightning 2. Takeaways, both had 6. So when I look at this, Mario, statistically on paper, the Panthers played a slightly better game. If we didn't, like you said with the Bruins and Capitals in Game 5, if we didn't know who won this game, slightly the Panthers played a better game. But here's my problem, okay? There's one problem with both teams. I had 2 of them, actually. 1 power play. Panthers had 7, only made 2. I'll give them credit. They made 2, but you still had 7. You could have made a little bit more than that. Same thing with the Lightning. You made 2 out of 5, which I'll cut a little bit of slack since they only had 5, but still. They could have made a little bit more than that. But there's another one that I need to mention, Mario. That's penalty minutes. That right there, if the Lightning faced a team like, say, or the Bruins, or if they went to the Stanley Cup, they faced a team like the Avalanche or the Golden Knights, that would be something that kills them. 42-minute penalty. Same thing with the Panthers. Even if they were to win the series, I don't think they're going to win the series, but if they were to win the series, Mario, 50 minutes in the penalty box, that's going to kill you. You know what I mean? And that's a weakness that's very rarely shown. Everything else, Mario, for the Tampa Bay Lightning, it looks pretty good. There's another weakness though, and that's the face-off percentage. They only had 45, but that's a slight one, so that's not really that big. But I say the biggest weakness here, Mario, is penalty minutes. I think if they were to face a team that doesn't get that many penalty minutes a game, like say the Islanders or the Bruins or the Penguins, who don't get that many penalty minutes a game, that's gonna kill them. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised the Panthers had just as many, if not more. But then I go to defense. That's really good. Offensively, they did a good job. They only shot 26 times. which is pretty good. But some can argue they could be a little bit aggressive. But again, like we say, at the end of the day, it all matters what you do with the puck. So they did a really good job on offense. I'll give them that. As for the Florida Panthers, I look at it, Mario, 41 shots on goal. It's still a lot, but I gotta be honest. I feel like they're just like the Carolina Hurricanes. I think they're trying a little bit too hard. Not as hard as the Hurricanes, because again, that's a team that shoots 60 times a damn game. I mean, come on now, it's crazy, and you still lose the damn game. What's wrong with you? But look, you still shoot 41 shots on goal. That's still relatively a lot. So if I'm the Florida Panthers, right, you're going back to your home arena in sunshine, right, tonight at 7 p.m. So make sure you go check that out. One thing, I'm working better on what do you call it? Defense, I'm doing better. Right? That's one thing. Both teams barely gave away the puck. So that's a benefit you have on defense. You don't really give away the puck that much. So that's good. You know what I mean? But everything else on defense needs to be better. You can't be losing games by 4 goals. I'm pretty sure this is the third time they've lost by like what? No, not the third time, second time, something like that. I don't know, but they need to do better. They're flat out. They need to do better on defense. Offensively, I think they need to stop trying a little too hard. Well, don't stop trying, obviously, of course, but don't try too hard like the Hurricanes. That's just what I gotta say with that. Power plays, you gotta do better. 2 out of 7. At least you made 2. I'll give you credit for that. But again, you had 7. So 5 of them you didn't make. You gotta be a little bit better with that. Same thing with the penalty minutes. You gotta decrease that. 50 minutes. You play 20. You play 20-minute periods. You play 3 of them. That's almost an entire game, Mario. That's almost an entire game worth of penalty minutes. You got to do better than that. Same thing with the Lightning. 42 minutes out of 60 minutes for a whole game. You got to do better than that. That's unacceptable. That's going to kill you. So with that being said, Mario, if I'm the Lightning, again, I keep doing what you're doing, except decrease the penalty minutes. Do a little bit better on power play. It's not too bad, but it could be better again. Same thing with the face-off. They could do a little bit better with that. But other than that, Mario, there's really not a lot for me to say about the Lightning. They're doing a good job. As for the Panthers, do better on defense. Do better on power plays. On offense, you got to do a lot better. Penalty minutes, you need to bring that number down, because that's going to kill you. That really is. You're just lucky enough that the Lightning had just as many as you that one game. So with that being said, Game 5 is on tonight at 7 p.m. So make sure you go check that out. And I wish both teams the best of luck.
Yeah, well, before I say anything, one thing you forgot to mention was Nikita Kucherov. He got hurt in this game. I'm not sure if he's gonna play next game or not. I didn't say in the article, but I wish him the best of luck. I hate to say this, but here's what I will say. Okay, if Nikita Kucherov is not playing next game, Panthers, you need to jump on that opportunity quick. Okay, quick, because he had a good game last game. He had 4 points in that last game. Okay, Kucherov played a good game. So if I'm looking at it, if Kucherov does not playing Game 5, you need to capitalize, Florida. It's as simple as that. Okay, get your guys in the position to win as much as you can. Sam Bennett is one of them. Huberdeau is another one. Get those guys in the position to win. Simple as that. Okay, but the Lightning, Nate, I'm gonna be honest, they do have a really good team. They do. And it's similar to the Avalanche, just not as strong. They got guys who know how to play and can actually win you a game without getting the stars in. So what do you call it? I'm gonna look at it right now. Sorelli is one of them. Gordy this series is another one. Andre Palat is another one. Killorn. They got some guys who can win this game. Okay. Now, Florida, if I'm you, I'm pointing to my leaders. Okay. I'm pointing to Verhage. I'm pointing to Huberdeau. I'm pointing to Bennett since he's back. So when you're ready to look at it, Nate, if Kucherov is not playing, the Panthers need to take advantage of Game 5, and they still need to.
Absolutely.
And they still need to win Game 5. Obviously, they're down 3-1, but Kucherov not playing, that would be huge for them. But regardless, I do wish Kucherov the best of luck in a speedy recovery. Hopefully, he will be able to play Game 5 because he is a talented player. Vasilevsky has done a great job this series, And I'm gonna be honest. One thing that Florida needs to do, I hate to say this because this is my guy, but bench Bobrovsky. Because every single time he's in, he's not doing a great job. Simple as that. I'm starting Chris Driedger, and that's what I'm doing. All right, that's exactly what I'm doing. The rest of the series is starting Chris Driedger because when he's in, they're doing a good job. He's keeping that team in. So if I'm them, I'm keeping Chris Dreiger in, and I'm doing whatever I can to win this series. Okay, but the next games are obviously crucial. One loss and you go home. But if Kucherov does not play, you got to take advantage of that. As for like the stats in general, what they could do, again, take advantage of your power plays. They haven't been doing that too well. When you really look at it, defense could be a lot better. It's either you're like hanging in with them, or defensively you're just not doing a good job. If I'm the Lightning, exactly what you did in Game 4, do it in Game 5. Okay, exactly what you did in Game 2, I want to say it was. Do it in Game 5. Okay, you as the better team, you need to dominate this series. Okay, this whether Kucherov is there or not. Okay, and here's the one thing I want to say: the Panthers. If Kucherov is not playing, don't forget about those other two leaders. Don't forget about Stamkos and Braden Point. If they want to get theirs, they will get theirs. Trust me on that one. Okay, but look, Florida, you got to stop this three-headed monster, okay? And if one of the heads ain't able to play Game 5, then again, there's a two-headed monster, but you still got to stop it. And as for the Lightning, do what you've been doing do what you did in Game 4 in Game 2. Okay, you have to take advantage of this. You have to take advantage of this series. And as for the Lightning, you got to prove that you are the dominant team, and you got to be dominant for one more game. Okay, because if not, other teams will exploit those weaknesses that you exploit with the Florida Panthers, and they will capitalize. Okay, so with that being said, I wish the Panthers and the Lightning the best of luck. The next game is going to be in Tampa Bay, Nate.
It is going to be in Sunshine, so the Florida Panthers are going to be the home team this time.
Okay, so hey, look, Florida, you guys are home. That's a good sign right there. Take advantage of that. So with that being said, I wish the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning the best of luck heading into the Panthers rink or home rink, and we'll see what happens Game 5.